What's up guys, Rui here and welcome back to the channel. A little late to the party, but I guess it's better late than never. So here is my guide slash tips and tricks video. Honestly, I don't really know what to title it yet, but basically this is how I would approach my back to school wardrobe shopping, taking you guys through my thought process or the things that I wish I knew back when I was in college. But before we continue further into today's video, it would be very much appreciated if you could go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, as it really will mean the world to me. Also, if you guys are feeling generous and want to help support the channel in a much bigger way, I do have a Patreon page whereby at its lowest tier, it is only $1 a month, and all of it will go into helping me to pick up new filming equipment so that I can improve the qualities of the videos for you all, as well as helping to keep the lights on this channel. Also, today's video is sponsored by Sika Design. Having won numerous Red Dot Awards and also winning the 2021 GPHG Challenge watch prize, they are a watchmaking company based out in China that aims to bring all the quality and design from much more expensive European watch brands to a lower price point. The model that I have here is the X Series Grade Ape, and this is a fully custom automatic watch in a transparent skeleton enclosure. Therefore, you get this very cool view of all the different mechanical components inside, which gives out this very industrial and cyberpunk look. Having this on your wrist, you definitely will draw some attention. The one that I have here is made from stainless steel, but there's also a titanium option if you prefer a lighter watch, as well as various other colors. So if you guys are interested to know more about them, all the links can be found down below in the description. I feel like with a lot of back to school fashion type content, the primary idea behind those videos is always more about how to maximize your budget by getting the most amount of pieces so that you will have a variety of different outfits that you can rotate throughout the entire semester. While there is technically nothing wrong with that, more often than not, this ideology tends to push people to shop more within the fast fashion brands, as they allow almost everyone to pick up a wide variety of pieces for a relatively cheap price. Trust me, I do get the appeal on having to shop for an entire brand new wardrobe every semester. However, if you truly are into fashion and are looking into building a wardrobe for the long term, this is a route that I highly do not recommend you take. I say this because this was me back then as a student, and it's arguably one of the biggest mistakes that I've made in terms of my fashion journey. Whenever a new semester comes around, I will get super excited because it kind of gives me an opportunity or just an excuse to buy new clothes. It's always a good feeling to start the semester off with a fresh new look. However, I would say 95% of the pieces that I bought either do not last through the entire semester due to its poor construction and quality, or they just become pieces that I no longer have any more interest in wearing by the end of it all. I would say this is mainly due to the fact that I kind of have this mentality that these pieces are just easily discarded, hence I didn't really care much about them. This was a very vicious cycle that I found myself to be in, and throughout the entire time I did not even further develop my own personal style because I was just wearing and discarding all these pieces. Not only was it a huge waste of time, I also ended up spending quite a good sum of money only to throw all of them away by the end of the semester. Because I always encourage people to spend your money on quality over quantity, you are inevitably going to have a much smaller wardrobe to work with. Therefore, one way to get the most out of your clothing, especially if you are on a much tighter budget, is to just stick to the basics. There's nothing wrong with sticking with basic wear. It's a great initial step for anyone when it comes to building a strong foundation, and this helps a lot when you are able to dive into much more interesting pieces. Also, by sticking to the basics, it will help to simplify your daily outfits so much more. And trust me, you will thank me a whole ton lot when you are rushing to get ready for your morning classes. The last thing that you want to be concerned about is what to wear. So keep things simple and you will end up saving a lot of time. In addition to that, I do believe that learning to dress up with basic wear helps to train your eye on better understanding shapes and proportions. A lot of times when you see a very well put together outfit, it's not truly because of the high-end pieces that makes it looks good, but more towards how they understand how to utilize different proportions to form a good outfit. You will be really surprised as to how just focusing on cutting a silhouette of a piece can help to elevate your outfit even if it's just basic wear. Being a college student, you are potentially going to be dressing up for a full day of walking around the campus and classes. Therefore, here are the 4 aspects that I think are very important when you are looking into getting your next piece. The first and probably most important to me is comfort. Seeing that you will be out for a long period of time, having something comfortable does go a long way. I would say if you do have the additional budget to work with, I would highly recommend you guys to invest into a good carry system. Getting high quality one can potentially last you throughout your entire college years. Messenger bags can be great options here, seeing how laptops have become much more lightweight and portable in recent years, and this will allow you to quickly access the content inside. However, I would say for an all-rounder carry system, a backpack is still the way to go. You can fit and carry much more things inside, and the dual strap allows much more even distribution of weight. When it comes to carry system, my current favorite brand that I always do recommend to people is Dispatch. I really love that they emphasize the idea of providing goods that are made to last. Their products are pretty minimal looking, but it does have a touch of urban utilitarian. For what you are getting in terms of construction and quality wise, the price is pretty fair. Another thing that is worthwhile investing is a good pair of runners. Typically, they are designed to provide the user a high level of comfort when moving around and very good energy return, which lessens fatigue. This will be great since you probably will be doing quite a bit of walking every day. This kind of moves into the next important aspect, which is functionality or versatility. When you are on a tight budget, you want to ensure that what you are getting kind of fits and serves your daily needs. For example, a side bag does sound like a great idea as a fashion accessory, but when it comes to actual usability for day-to-day usage, it doesn't allow you to carry your essential school needs. Therefore, it is very much one-dimensional. A backpack, on the other hand, is a much more versatile carry system, as you can even double it up as not only as your school bag, but also for various activities such as going to the gym. The same can be said with footwear as well. Having versatile and functional pieces allows you to focus more of your budgeting onto selected key pieces instead of having to stretch it out among a wider variety of clothing. Up next, we have reliability. Now, this is a pretty straightforward aspect that focuses more on the idea of having quality and well-constructed pieces that is able to stay in a wardrobe for a long period of time. If you are going to be spending a good amount of your budget onto a piece, it better be able to last through a lot of wear. Finally, this leads to the last aspect, which is affordability. Now, this is highly dependable on your personal budget. However, what I would suggest is that instead of looking for pieces that are the cheapest, try to look for pieces that have a good balance between price and quality. By doing so, you are able to get much more wear value from it, and in the long run, it could potentially save you more money. A lot of times, if something is way too cheap, especially if it's brand new, high probability it isn't going to have the greatest construction or quality. But that doesn't also mean that the more money you spend into a piece, the higher the quality is. If we are speaking strictly about quality, there is a point of diminishing returns. So do your own research and find what is best for you. Be smart with your money, because there definitely will be times whereby you can shop for rather high quality pieces for not that much more. Buying during the sales period can save you quite a bit, or better yet, a great alternative to buying clothes on a budget is to scout and just look through the secondhand market. Sites like Depop are a great place to look for pre-owned pieces, as it isn't completely filled with expensive resale items or old archival pieces that goes way above retail. Or if you are feeling adventurous, you can save up even more by checking out your local thrift store. While you may not exactly get new or latest pieces, I would argue and say with how popular thrifting has become, you can definitely pick up some decent quality stuff for not too much more, or even cheaper than some fast fashion items. The final takeaway from this video is not really a fashion advice, but more towards a general life tip, if you may, which is to prioritize what's important. At the end of the day, you're not attending a fashion show, so just chill a little bit and don't worry too much about what you're going to wear for class. There is nothing wrong with wanting to look good, but that shouldn't be your main priority when it comes to school or college. You're probably just going to be sitting down in classes most times anyways, and if you're in college, everyone's just kind of busy rushing to their next destination and minding their own business. Save those interesting outfits for the weekend or when you're out and about hanging out with friends. But when it comes to dressing up for classes, keep things simple and don't try to overcomplicate your outfit. Today's video is a quick and short one, but I hope it's packed with all the useful information that you may need to better equip yourself for the new semester. And remember, fashion is a fun thing to get into, but be sure sure to spend within your means. At the end of the day, they're all just clothes. If you have enjoyed today's video, please do me a favor and hit that like button. And once again, if you guys are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, please help your boy out by hitting that subscribe button. Good luck in your new semester, have fun, but most importantly, please do stay safe out there. Till then, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.